Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and welcome to a bit of a different video today, and this is a financial video and this is how you can save money in 2020 and how you can budget. So I thought I'd get this video up for you today as it is January, it's the beginning of a new year and everyone likes to save money. So these are my top tips of how you can save. So my first tip would be to make a list. Now by make a list, I mean to write down any events or occasions you have coming up in the next year. So this could be Christmas, children's birthdays, holidays, anything that you would like to save for over the year. So you want to start by working out how much you want to spend for each event or occasion, and then you want to work out how long you have till that event in weeks. And then you will divide the amount you want to save by the amount of weeks you have left. So for example, we're going to Butlins in February and I'd like to take some spending money for the girls. So I budgeted £100 and I divided that by 7 weeks, as which I had until we go. And that gave me £14. So that's how much I would save every week until we go. By doing this, it means you'll have the money available when the day arrives and you haven't had to spend a big chunk out of one wage and leave yourself short. Tip number 2 would be to make a budget. Now this is something I've always done and it helps massively. It's a big help in knowing where you are financially and knowing what your month is going to look like in advance. So at the beginning of each month, I will sit down, I will work out how much money I have coming in for that month from beginning to end. And then I will write a list of all my essential, really important bills that I need to pay out that month. So that's like my rent, gas and electric, water, TV license, them big bills. So I'll write all those down and then I will write down all my other things I need to pay. So that can be like your food shopping, your petrol, kids activities, anything else that you need to pay for. I will then deduct all of those outgoings by my income, and then I will go through and I will take away everything that I want to save for. So like I said in my previous tip, all those savings I will then deduct from my income. So once you've deducted all of your bills and your savings, you'll be left with your disposable income, which basically is your money left over. Doing a budget is a great way to see in advance what your month will look like. So say you have worked out all your money and your outgoings are more than your income, then you'll need to jig your numbers around a bit. So you can play around with your numbers and get your outgoings and your incomings equal, because the last thing you want to do is to struggle or get into debt, like going into an overdraft or putting anything on a credit card. So this is why budgeting is really great for that. So it might be that you spend less on groceries one week or walk some more so you don't need as much petrol. By doing this at the beginning of the month, it gives you a great overview and you know you're totally prepared for the month ahead. You know what your money's going to be like. Tip number 3 would be to use cash instead of card. Now this is quite a simple thing you can do, but it's very, very effective. So I know how easy it is these days just to pick up your card, tap it and go, especially with contactless. It makes it really easy to pay by card, but you're not actually accountable for your money. You're not seeing what you're spending, you're just tapping, go, tap, go. And then you'll look at your bank statement at the end of the month and realise that you spent so many little bits, but they all add up to a big amount and it can put you into debt. So when I have cash in my purse, I hate seeing it go down. So then it stops me spending as much. So say on your budget, you said you was going to spend £40 one week on food shopping. If you have the £40 cash, that's all you can spend when you go to the supermarket. You will not be tempted by offers or special buys or the middle of Lidl and Aldi, which I know is really easy to get sucked into. So yeah, you will not spend over your money. Number 5 would be to meal plan. Now I didn't used to do this. I would just go to the supermarket, no shopping list, and just buy things, and we'd end up wasting food, not ending up with enough, having to go back to the supermarket and then pick up more and spend more. But now I meal plan every single week. It's really good because, like I said, it saves you money. You know what you're eating, you know what meals you have in the house, and it also stops a lot of waste. Number 5 is don't be influenced. Now I know this is easier said than done. We're all on social media these days, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. Everyone is trying to sell you products or influence you to like a product. What you've got to remember, it's a lot of time on social media. People are being paid or gifted an item to tell you how much you should like it and how much you should buy it, when in reality you don't need it at all. If you haven't sat down yourself and thought, oh, I need a facial cleanser, then why do you need to buy one because so and so on Instagram has told you that it's really good? You're going to waste money buying the product because you don't need it, and it will probably be used once and sat in the back of the cupboard and never to be used again. So we all know how easy this is. You signed up for your favourite shop, they send you an email with a sale, you want to go and look, want to see what bargains you can find. A great tip for this one is go and look. Go and have a look if there's anything you like. Add it all to your basket and then leave it. Go away for a week. Come back and see if you actually still want them items. 9 times out of 10 you won't want the items, or you won't even go back because you would have forgotten about them. You can also be influenced in real life by friends, but just stick to what you want to do, what you want to buy, and you won't go wrong. This happens a lot around Christmas and birthdays. People tell you how much they're spending on the kids, all these toys they've bought them. Do not be suckered in to the competition of it all. Your kids will be happy whatever you want to spend on them. It doesn't matter if Susie down the road has spent £200 on her children. If you've only budgeted £100, then stick to your £100 and you will not go wrong. So those are my top tips for saving and budgeting. I hope you found them useful. Let me know down below if you have any top tips, how you save, how you budget, because I love to learn new ways. And I'll see you all in my next video.